The TV ratings are in for the 2023 XFL Championship game on NBC, the Saturday night telecast, which saw the Arlington Renegades upset your America's team, DC Defenders, 35-26 to win the league's title game. Averaged 1.4 million viewers. The peak viewership was at 1.8 million viewers. Saturday night's viewership total was the XFL's highest individual game rating since their opening week in February, which is good. Before the XFL Championship, the league averaged 1.088 million viewers per telecast on ABC during the regular season. The May 13th primetime showing was also the XFL's first in that time slot on an over-the-air network television in 2023. In front of over 22,000 paid fans at the Alamo Dome in St. Antonio, Texas, including yours truly, the XFL Championship game went head-to-head with MLB on Fox Saturday night, as well as the NHL playoffs on ESPN. The MLB scored 1.8 million viewers in prime time, and the NHL notched 2.042 million viewers on ESPN. Now, the XFL Championship game viewer analysis by our man Mike Mitchell. The current XFL had many hurdles to overcome in 2023. Not only did they enter a new viewership landscape than its predecessors just 3 years ago, but they also had a much more modest overall presentation on television, with only a handful of their 43 games on broadcast network television, 8 on ABC. The key to what amounts to a season finale for XFL 2023 is attracting similar or peak viewership from the league's relaunch on opening weekend to ultimately show that the league retained interest throughout the season. Mission accomplished for XFL 3.0 based on the title game's numbers. The fear is an out of sight, out of mind factor that entities like the XFL that typically garner an early or sampling audience, but then fade into the background on the sports landscape. The XFL's 2-week delay between their playoffs and championship game could have worked against them. The league's infrequent appearances on broadcast network TV could also have acted as a viewership deterrent. However, considering all the different circumstances, the league and its broadcast partners should be pleased with the results. The XFL 2023 title game served as a victory for the entire league. 3 years after the second iteration was forced down by COVID pandemic, and 22 years after the original version of the league ruffled the sports world's feathers back in 2001. The XFL returned under new leadership and got to the finish line in grand style. So congratulations to everyone in the XFL, and that is it for the ratings for the 2023 XFL season. We'll be tracking it again in 2024.